Anime Master right here. Today we're going to be doing part 2 to What If Naruto Had Multiple Bijou. Hope you guys like this series so far, and let me know on other what ifs I should too. And make sure to like or dislike so I know if you guys like my what ifs or not. And make sure to subscribe because that helps me out a lot. And make sure to share this video to people who haven't watched this part or who like what ifs in general. So yeah, and anyways, without further ado, let's get started. So on the last part, we left on when Kakashi gave them an example on their dreams and stuff. So continue from there. Sorry about that. So basically, the same stuff happened. Kakashi, Naruto, and Sasuke and Sakura go back home and stuff after when they done their hobbies and stuff. Basically, the same stuff after when Kakashi gave them an example. So then we're gonna go to the bell test. Kakashi, of course, is also late by like 4 or 5 hours, I think. So yeah. Well, he was late, but I don't know if it was like 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, and also I'm going to say Naruto will have the 4 tails. Now, I did say Naruto only had the 9 tails, the 8 tails, the 7 tails, and the 6 tails. Well, the reason why I'm adding the 4 tails is because I kind of want Naruto to have like a lava release and stuff. So yeah. So anyways, let's continue on with What If. So then Kakashi arrives and they begin the bell test. Then when Kakashi says go, they all jump in the air, but Naruto does the same thing and stuff. Basically, the bell test is basically the same in canon. Also, I apologize for a lot of background noise. So yeah, and anyways, let's continue on with What If. So basically, Team 7 passed, just like in canon. Now, I didn't go into the bell test because the bell test is basically the same in canon. So yeah, like everything in that like test and stuff is just completely the same. So that's why I didn't go over it for you guys. So yeah, and now we're gonna continue to the Land of Waves mission. Naruto also begs for a C-rank mission just like in canon. So yeah. And Todokage agrees, of course, and he says bring the bridge builder in, and yeah, and the bridge builder gets in, and he makes fun of Team 7 and stuff just like a cannon, and yeah. So now we're gonna take a time skip to tomorrow when they're on the road right now walking. While they're walking on the road, basically, well, on the trail, whatever you want to call it, Kakashi noticed a puddle. Yeah, the Demon Brothers, of course. And then yeah, then after when they passed the puddle, two Chunin get their chains and stuff, and then wrap Kakashi into them, and then they tighten it, and Kakashi splits into 2. And then Naruto, Sakura were surprised. But then Sasuke does the same thing in canon, just bodies the Demon Brothers and stuff. So yeah. And Kakashi acknowledges Sasuke and Sakura just like in canon. And Naruto, and then Sasuke says the same thing, like the scaredy cat thing and stuff. So yeah. And then Naruto then stabs a kunai into his hand. And then Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi were surprised by this. And then Kakashi was especially surprised by how it was already healing when Naruto just stabbed it. After a couple of seconds, it already started to heal. So yeah. So then we're gonna go to when they're about to reach the Land of Waves. Kakashi then sees a giant sword coming through their way, and then Kakashi says duck, and then they all duck, and then the sword hits a tree. and a man lands on it. And this is, of course, Zabuza Momochi. And also, I skipped the rabbit part because that part's just boring for you guys. So yeah. So then Zabuza Momochi says, "Well, well, isn't it Kakashi Hatake?" And then Kakashi then says, "Well, you're Zabuza Momochi." And then the same stuff happens. Kakashi gets trapped into a water prison jutsu. And then Naruto and Sasuke save Kakashi the same exact way. And sorry for that. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for that. Anyway, let's continue on with what if. So yeah, basically, after when Kakashi got out of the water prison jutsu, by the help of Naruto and Sasuke, he bodies Zabuza just like in canon, and then Haku appears and stuff and takes Zabuza back, and then Team 7 get to the Land of Waves mission and stuff. I mean, get to the Land of Waves and get to the bridge builder's house, and then they have lunch with them and stuff. I don't know what it was. I think it was like lunch or dinner. I have no idea. And then Inari talks about Gato and his men and stuff, and that they're gonna kill all of them. And Naruto then is also pretty pissed by this, and then says the same exact thing, just like in canon. And yeah. So then, after that, Inari, of course, cries, and goes back to his room or the dock. I think, I don't know, or just goes by himself. Just like he just goes alone, basically. Whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just very bad at what ifs. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue on with what if. Then Kakashi, cheers up Inari and stuff. So yeah. Then Team 7 learned tree walking. Naruto will actually learn tree walking after Sasuke because, of course, the tailed beasts interrupting his chakra. So yeah. So yeah, and then like after that, after like I'm gonna say Naruto was like finished like 4 or 5 hours after Sasuke because of course chakra control because of course the Teletubbies are interrupting his chakra. Honestly, Naruto, it should take actually longer for Naruto, but just for the sake of this what if, I know that doesn't really make any sense because Naruto, it should take a lot more longer for Naruto to learn tree walking because the tailed beasts are interrupting his chakra and stuff. So yeah, I think that would still. I think I'm just gonna make it 4 hours because I just want Naruto to catch up with Sasuke a little bit. So yeah. And anyways, let's continue on with what if. So Naruto oversleeps just like in canon. And yeah, and then Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura, and the bridge builder were building on the bridge, and then Zabuza and Haku appear on the bridge with them. And then Sasuke takes out one of Zabuza's water clones. And Zabuza was pretty surprised by how he took down one of his water clones. And then Zabuza says, "Well, Haku, it looks like you have a rival." And then Haku then replies and says, "Well, yeah, it does look like that." And then Haku and Sasuke get into a fight. Sasuke right now is in the upper edge. He's like above in this fight right now until Haku uses his ice mirrors and stuff. And then after that, Sasuke is just getting bodied right now. And then Naruto arrives and stuff, and he sneaks into the ice mirrors and stuff, and um and Sasuke was just face palmed and stuff. one of his that how like Naruto's actually this dumb and stuff. So yeah. Then they try to try to attack Haku in the ice mirrors, but the same result is happening still. And yeah. So then that same thing happens. Haku knows that Naruto is Naruto's getting even closer with his shadow clones and stuff, and that will even help, and that will actually help Sasuke and stuff, and and with that they can probably attack him. So he throws some needles at Naruto because he knows that if he kills Naruto, whatever, they can't touch him. Then Sasuke can't touch him and stuff. So yeah, or they can't get him or stuff. Then Sasuke gets in the way and uses his body as the shield. And then Naruto was shocked. And then Sasuke says the same thing, just like in canon. Naruto then, in a rage, summons the eight tails as chakra. The eight tails and nine tails as chakra mixed in one. Basically, like an influence one. Like it's like Yuki and Kyuubi influence into one, which is very powerful. So then Naruto then with his eyes looks into Haku's eyes. Then Haku, from all the bloodlust and demonic chakra, is right now very surprised and shocked that he can't move from all the hatred and bloodlust and anger. Then Naruto then runs at very high speeds, punches Haku through the ice mirrors. This speed is greater than the one when Naruto went Kyuubi influenced for the first time in canon, because it's Eight Tails Gyuki influence, whatever you want to call it, and Eight Tails influence and Kurama influence, or Nine Tails or Kyuubi influence, whatever you want to call it, into one. So yeah, that's very effective. And Naruto punches Haku right in the face, and punches him in punches like his face, which breaks his mask and stuff. And Haku is sent flying through flying like on the bridge and stuff. And Haku got almost, that punch was so hard that it almost reached where Kakashi and Zabuza were fighting. No, it actually reached farther than when Zabuza and Kakashi were fighting. That's how hard that punch was. Naruto then runs at Haku, and then he recognizes a face. Now, I didn't you know put in that part when Naruto met Haku in the forest and stuff, because that's pretty boring for you. I can tell that's pretty boring and stuff, because I want to make my what ifs as good as possible and stuff. So yeah. So then Naruto then recognizes Haku's face and then calms down. So yeah, then Naruto basically calms down, and then Haku says the same thing, like, why did you stop and stuff. And then the same thing happens. Kakashi charges up a lightning blade or Chidori. Lightning blade is basically a Chidori. It's basically a Chidori. Like, it's nothing changed. I think it's just like a stronger Chidori lightning blade. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue on with what if. So yeah, and before Kakashi could hit him with the lightning blade, Haku gets into the way and stuff and dies from it. And then Gato's men appear. And of course the Land of Waves people come in, and then they run away from the amount of people that are there. And then Sasuke wakes up from like that injury from Haku and stuff. So yeah. And that's where we're gonna leave it off for today's video. Hope you guys liked this part. I know it was very short, just like last time, because I have to do something right now. So yeah, and anyways, peace.